Your safest and cheapest funding is your deposits. You have always counted on them to stay out of habit, out of inertia, out of the sheer effort it takes to move money. Now your customer has an AI agent whose entire job is to move that money the moment a better yield appears. It never sleeps, it never forgets, and it feels no loyalty to your bank at all. By the end of this, you will know exactly which deposits it takes first and the one gate that still holds them. Here is what changed. Start with the money that has already moved. Across the last rate cycle, United States banks told their own regulator how much of a rate rise they passed through to depositors. Retail savers saw roughly 40%. Wholesale operational balances saw 58%. And wholesale non-operational deposits, the surplus corporate cash with nowhere, it has to be saw 77%. Because corporate treasurers already run automated tools that hunt for yield, that is not a forecast. The gradient is the finding. The further a balance sits from a daily operating need, the faster it chases yield. Now add speed. When Silicon Valley Bank failed, it lost $42 billion in a single day, about a quarter of its whole deposit base, by wire. Faster than any queue at any branch in history. Another $100 billion sat queued for the following morning, and now add access. Vietnam's central bank has already mandated open banking. The rules took effect in March of 2025. Banks with connections that predate them have until 2027 to bring those fully into line. Either way, the regulator is opening the doorways. An agent needs to see a balance and move it. Automated money moving at machine speed through doors that are already opening. That is the setup. When executives hear AI agents will drain your deposits, they split into two camps and both get it wrong. The first camp panics. They picture every retail customer's phone quietly emptying a savings account, overnight a silent bank run by software. So they freeze or they overspend on defenses against a flood that has not arrived. The second camp shrugs. They have watched inertia protect deposits for 30 years. Customers are lazy, switching is annoying, most people never move their money. So they call the agent's hype and do nothing at all. Both are wrong and both miss the same piece. The panicked camp forgets that being reachable by an agent is not the same as being gone. There are gates between a balance and the exit. The complacent camp forgets that the inertia they trust has already collapsed for the balances that matter most. The corporate and wholesale cash that funds the bank. Here is the trap in the middle. A deposit only leaves when three things line up. It has to be rate sensitive, the customer actually cares about yield. It has to be reachable, an agent can see it and move it. And the authorization gate has to let it settle, nothing stands between the instruction and the exit. Miss any one of the three and the money stays exactly where it is. Most banks fail here because they measure only the first two. They look at how yield-hungry a balance is and how digitally exposed it is, and then they either panic or relax. They never map the gate, the one variable that decides the outcome. So they defend deposits that were never going to move and leave wide open the ones that already are. The fix is to stop guessing and start mapping. Map which balances are sensitive, which are reachable, and the part everyone skips, which gate still holds them. Here is the refrain. Loyalty is not a feeling your customer has about your bank. It is a gate, and either it holds or it does not. Picture your deposit base on a map. One axis is rate sensitivity, how hard a balance chases yield. The other is agent reachability, how easily an agent can see it and move it, but the map alone lies. Because it ignores the third piece, friction and authorization. The wall deciding whether a yield-hungry balance can settle out of your bank. That is the difference between reachable and gone. The truth splits in two, and the split is the point. For corporate and wholesale cash, the gate is already open. Those balances are the most automated, and they move through corporate approval flows, not personal security checks. A 77% pass-through is what gone looks like on a balance sheet. For retail deposits in Vietnam, the gate still holds for now. An agent can watch an account all day through the open banking rails. But to move a meaningful sum, the rules demand a live facial scan from the actual human being. An agent has no face. And a rate cap leaves almost no yield to chase. Reachable but not gone, that gate is a moat. Moats can be filled in. What does a treasurer do on Monday? 5 moves. Map the book on both axes, apply the gate. Find the quadrant that is sensitive, reachable, and low friction. Ring-fence surplus corporate cash. Stop modeling it as sticky and cheap. Move liquidity monitoring to intraday. The 30-day metric was built for human speed runs. Become the agent. Sweep the idle balance into your own higher yield products and keep the money on your books. And watch the gate the day either wall loosens, retail lights up. When a balance will be optimized, leaders should make sure the bank is the one that does it. Look at both edges of this. The evidence is unusually clear. Where the gate is open, the corporate world. A 77% wholesale deposit beta is not a projection, it is what United States banks reported to their own regulator after the last rate cycle. Corporate treasurers with automated sweep tools extracted almost the entire rate rise. That is your preview of retail once its gate comes down. Where speed proves the danger, Silicon Valley Bank. $42 billion in one day. Roughly a quarter of the deposit base. Gone by wire before lunch, with another 100 billion queued for the next morning. Over 90% of its deposits were uninsured, which is why they moved fast. A reachable deposit base does not drain over 30 days, it drains over an afternoon. And where the gate still holds, Vietnam. The central bank is forcing banks to open their doors. The open banking rules have been enforced since March of 2025. With legacy connections given until 2027. India shows where that leads. Its consent-based open finance network passed 100 million consents in 3 years. Note the word consents, not customers, the rails are coming. But Vietnam paired that openness with a hard wall. A mandatory live facial scan for any transfer above 10 million dong, or once a customer's transfers pass 20 million in a single day. An agent has no face, and a cap on the rate a rival can offer removes most of the prize. So the agent can look but it cannot take, reachable but not gone. Where there is no gate, loyalty is already gone. Where the gate holds, you have time, not safety time. Banks that use it to become the agent keep their funding. Banks that mistake the gate for permanent lose it the day it opens. So here is what to take into your next asset and liability meeting. Your deposits are not loyal, they are gated. Map the 2 axes, find the sensitive. Reachable, low-friction quadrants. And you have the money that leaves first surplus corporate cash, not retail savers. Ring-fence it, move to intraday liquidity. Become the agent before an outside one does it for you. Then watch the 2 walls that protect your retail base, because the day they loosen, the map changes. The full breakdown is in this week's article and newsletter. Find your gate before someone else opens it. I am the AI business architect. Design the future, defend the enterprise, subscribe now.